UAE Cabinet approves amortisation and education strategy. Dubai Mercantile Exchange sets yet another trading record in August. And a fire in the Kenyan capital leaves over 100 dead. This is 7 National News. In our top story this evening, at a cabinet meeting chaired by Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, approved was a 10-point education agenda to be implemented by the cabinet until 2020. Also approved was the 3-year strategy of the National Human Resources Development and Employment Authority, TANMIA, for 2011 till 2013. The education agenda adopted by the Cabinet is based on 5 fundamental themes that focus upon the betterment of student achievement, development of the school environment, and guaranteeing of equal educational opportunities for all students, among others. The initiative also includes a project for licensing education authorities at private and government levels across the country. A total number of 1,190 schools, among which 61% are government schools, will be covered by the scheme. The Ministry of Economy and the Ministry of Environment in the UAE have joined hands with the Arab Federation for Food Industries and the AR Group to roll out an initiative to support food security in the Arab world and address the famine in the Horn of Africa. The initiative will leverage the second Arab Food Industries Forum to be held in January 2012 as a strategic platform to tackle the critical food security status in the Horn of Africa. The forum will see participation by Arab ministers of economy and agriculture, ministers from the Horn of Africa, and top officials from regional and international organizations specialized in food industries and food security. Sultan Al Mansouri, UAE Minister of Economy, said the forum will play a key role in addressing food security in the Arab world and reduce the risk of famines in African countries. Emirates news agency WAM revealed today that the Horn of Africa still needs $1 billion out of a total of $2 billion to meet the immediate needs. The ministry also launched the interactive website www.madeintheuae.com, where manufacturers can promote their factories, products and services. It enables UAE manufacturers to reach and connect with a global audience of buyers. Made in the UAE is supported by the Ministry of Economy, Dubai e-Government and Tijari. The GCC region is deemed to become the largest energy consumer in the world, according to the latest results by Deloitte, a global consulting firm. With an estimated annual rate increase of 2.5% from 2007 until 2035, energy experts say it is essential for everyone to act now. This was the running theme at the Light Middle East exhibition, which started today. Our correspondent Khadija Saleh has this report.
Following the report on the region leading the highest in energy consumption worldwide in the next few years, nations are already assuming responsibility. Among them is the UAE, with Masdar's announcement of a $600 million solar power plant project in Abu Dhabi. At present, other ongoing initiatives that aim to conserve our resources are also being pursued by the public and private sectors, according to the Dubai Electricity and Water Authority.
It's always, by the way, easier to save in water than electricity, because most of the time we do need those lights, and water we can shut it off sometimes. But yet we saved in government sector or semi-government, and best one is the schools. The schools saved up to 43% of water and 13% of electricity, and that's a very good number. I mean, the schools, government and private, and government also saved more than private in the last 2 years, because if we put the national identity as part of paying back to your country. And the private, it's part of their appraisal right now to be, let's say, eco-friendly in their schools, and they have green teams in each school. Government, so we have that in each school in Dubai. Now that's really saving. It's not only the staff now, it's the students themselves.
According to experts, lighting systems are among the numerous factors that people should look at in terms of savings.
The whole purpose, the whole platform that we are creating in Dubai is actually transfer of knowledge about energy-saving technologies, LED, for the whole of the MENA region. We believe, according to the manufacturers, of course, that LED technology can save up to 70% of the energy bill. We actually see in Dubai the new regions, the new areas already built with the LED technology. My region, for example, it's all LED lights with solar panels. And looking at the surrounding countries, Qatar and Saudi, which is growing in energy consumption 2 times as fast as its own economy is actually, we see big interest also from those regions.
The rising energy consumption in the region is among the priorities of every country and is among the primary focus of the ongoing Light Middle East Conference and Exhibition. It is believed that switching to modern lighting technology could save billions of dirhams in Middle East and Africa.
There's a lot of commitment, there's a lot of political commitment in the region, there's a lot of professional commitment, clients are wanting green. It's really just not happening very quickly, it's not happening fast enough, but we're sure it'll come along.
Thus, the attention is now on potential energy savings, environment-friendly illumination systems, and the latest developments. These include green light, LED, and CFL technology, as the global market is expected to be worth $24 billion by 2015.
It's much more than just simple lighting. You really have to look beyond just cost. You have to look at the ease of installation, decorative possibilities with using LED today. So one should really not just look at LED as a simple replacement, but LED is more than just a replacement. It opens far more options that we haven't had in the past.
At the same time, numerous universities also competed for the best student design at the ongoing exhibition. The top 3 winners will represent the UAE at the Light Building Show in Frankfurt, Germany, in an effort to further expose the future generation to better practices and green solutions.
I wanted to do selected metro, Dubai Metro, because I was using Dubai Metro a lot, and then I used lighting to give information. Okay, it's aesthetically nice, but more than that, I wanted to give information to the passengers to know when the train is coming or when the train is leaving just by looking at it. I'm not just using the lights for just for the aesthetic reasons. It's functional, and I'm using the right product, which is sustainable.
Such lighting systems are already being increasingly employed in the Middle East and the UAE in various major projects such as Yas Hotel, the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, and the upcoming Dubai waterfront. According to studies, smart meters and grids can save the GCC up to $10 billion in capacity investment by 2020. It is hoped that these events will further contribute to awareness and encourage everyone to conserve energy. Khadija Sali, 7 National News.
Sports medicine is not a cure but a lifestyle, according to officials from the UAE's National Olympic Committee. The committee has just concluded a 2-day conference highlighting the importance of exercise in our daily routine in a bid to reduce a high rate of diabetes and obesity in the region. Dr. Abdul Hamid Attar of the UAE's National Olympic Committee stressed the importance on educating physicians, sports trainers, athletes and the community. He also expressed the need for more licensed medical personnel in order to tackle injuries in line with international Olympic standards.
Actually, it's very crucial to educate youth about exercise, I would say, because, we are not an active community. The rate of obesity is actually increasing in UAE, and if you use and you were able to educate people onto how to do exercise and how to break the barriers of not exercising, then I think you would achieve a healthy environment in UAE.
We are quite involved with the International Olympic effort globally. We find it quite important that the local approach takes advantage of that, and we want to support that. So the moment where the National Olympic Committee of the UAE created this, let's say, platform, we wanted to be sure to bring our best to the attention of the people here to take advantage and actually exercise the best possible sports medicine.
Looking abroad now, more than 100 people were burnt to death and a similar number were taken to hospital after a petrol fire ignited by a cigarette butt broke out in a densely populated slum in the Kenyan capital today. Police said a large number of people had been burnt to death, but that no official count had been undertaken because authorities were battling the fire before doing so. Citizen Television quoted an official at the scene who said he had counted more than 120 dead bodies. Capital FM Radio said the the number of dead people rose to more than 150. People said the fire started after a fuel tank at a depot belonging to the Kenya Pipeline Company spilled fuel into an open sewer flowing through the slum. Residents of the slum tried to scoop up the fuel from the burst pipe from the sewer, but were burnt when the petrol ignited after someone tossed a cigarette butt into the open ditch. A spokesman from the Kenya Red Cross said that everyone inside an informal school inside the slum had also been burnt. And thousands turned out for a remembrance service in Prague on Sunday, marking the death of 3 Czech hockey players killed in a plane crash in Russia last week. The 3 were killed when a passenger plane carrying a Russian ice hockey team to a season opening match crashed after takeoff, killing 43 people. People lit candles and lay flowers at the memorial, placed at the square since the Russian tragedy. The Czech Ice Hockey Union decided that their dresses with numbers 4, 15 and 63 will be excluded from the representation and will never be used again. Union Chairman Thomas Král paid tribute to the players after observing a minute's silence. And up next, we have the day's business news for you, so stay with us.